Hey guys, this is Cailah from the Rock Solid Fitness coming at you with a new program that I'm starting called Design Your Body Fitness Tips. So every so often I'll give you different tips via video about 5 minutes long about how to design your body. So today's tip is going to be called diet versus portion sizes and portion control. The difference between diet and portion sizes, there's so many differences, but we'll start off with diet. A diet, all it is a restriction plan. You go on a diet for a certain amount of time and then you stop. There are two major problems with diets. Number one is that it's temporary, and number two is that you don't enjoy it. When you go on a diet, right, say whether it's a 30-day diet, a 90-day diet, a 60-day diet, any type of diet, they're going to start and stop. During the diet, you may, if it's healthy, number one, you may be on the right track and doing the healthy things and doing what you need to get started and get your body going. But as soon as that diet finishes and as soon as it completes itself, you go back to your old habits, which weren't all that healthy to begin with. So you are on a 90-day plan. Great. After 90 days is over, you go back to your old habits. And what happens when you go back to your old habits? You pick up the old weight because you eat the same. The lack of exercise is going to be the same. You keep the same habits that you had that will not allow you to succeed. And then you end up sliding back down, back to where you started off at. The second aspect of diet, which is not that great, is that you're not going to enjoy it. When you think about going and restricting yourself, that's not fun. Nobody likes to restrict themselves, okay? So when you have this restriction mindset, you go on this diet like, oh, I hate eating this, I hate doing this, I hate doing that. And when you finish, you feel free, you feel enlightened, you feel wonderful, and you go and eat crap all over again. And now we're back at square one, if not a little lower than square one. So the biggest issue that I have with diet is that, number one, they start and stop. And number two, when you don't enjoy it, you are less likely to finish and less likely to be successful in that diet in itself. All right. When you look at diets, there's also a large portion that comes to portion sizes and portion controls. Now, diet versus lifestyle changes. You want to have a lifestyle change and not just a diet. Again, diets start and stop. But lifestyle changes, you will slowly and progressively get better and better and better. There will be no stopping to your success. The only stopping to your success is you. So when you have that thought and that process in your mind saying that I'm going to start a new life, okay? I'm going to restart my body. I'm going to start all over again and beginning from ground one. I'm not going to stop until I get to where I want. And I'm going to maintain where I am. That's a lifestyle change. That's where we want you to be at. When you look at portion sizes, to the next part of the discussion, portion sizes, most people think that most of our plates looks like half of it is going to be protein and the other half carbohydrates. That's not going to get us where we want to go. You want to have dairy in every single meal, whether that's cheese, whether that's milk, whether that's yogurt, anything along those lines is dairy, okay? You want to also have, of course, your vegetables. You want to have a lot of vegetables. You want to eat close to the ground, meaning the less process that it takes for you to eat your fruits and vegetables, the better. So if it comes in a can, it's going to lose a lot of nutritional value. But if it comes out of the ground and it's still fresh and you have to wash the dirt off of it, all right, close to the ground again, then you're going to have the best nutritional value get out of it. Even if you steam vegetables, you cook. Like around holidays, a lot of people like to eat greens. Great, wonderful. But when you cook those greens for so long in turkey fat or pork fat or beef fat or any kind of fat, all right, when you cook those greens for so long, it's going to cook off a lot of the positive nutritional value in those greens, and you're not going to get it all. All you're going to intake is the sodium from the fat that was added to the program, added to the meal. All right, so you want to eat close to the ground, but you also want to eat number one, dark leafy greens. You want to eat a lot of varying colors. You want to eat purples, your reds, your oranges. Eat colorful foods close to the ground for your fruits and your vegetables. The other aspect of portion size is that you want to have vegetables, because you want to have fruits. A lot of people forget about putting fruits into their diet. Fruits are so important. Okay. Now, when you look at your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats, there are percentages for each meal that you should take in and for every day that you should take in. For carbohydrates, you want to eat no more than 55 to 60% of your entire day's worth of intake should be carbohydrates. All right. Now you're looking at proteins. You want to have between 20 and 30% of your entire day's intake could be proteins. And lastly, fats, only 15 to 20%. Now, fat, not like you're going to take a scoop of lard and eat it, but a lot of fat comes from what you take, whether it's fried foods, fast foods, extra oil that's added, extra vinegar. A lot of those are fats that you may not be aware of. So in general, you don't want to do diets, okay? You want to start yourself on a lifestyle change, a lifestyle plan. You want to eat close to the ground. You want to incorporate dairy, a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, and a lot of colorful fruits and vegetables. Well, that was it for our diet and portion sizes. Thanks a lot, and look forward to us again in our next Design Your Body tips. And I hope this will help you design your body.